Hey guys, what is up? GoldGlove here, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about Gears of War 3. And for those of you who do not know, I had a little bit of time at PAX this last weekend, PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. I had some time to sit down and play a few games in the booths, and so you guys have probably seen the gameplay video of me playing. It's live at PAX. If you have not, I will put the link down below in the description. But what I wanted to talk about is a lot of the questions you guys had been asking me, and so I have some talking points here that I will kind of give you. And basically, this is going to be 3 different videos. The first one is going to be my first impressions from PAX, and then when the beta comes out, it's going to be my first impressions from of the beta, and then when the final game comes out, I'll do another first impressions, which will be kind of my final impressions. But so it'll be 3 stages, and we'll see how the game kind of changes over time. I have a feeling that the version that I played at PAX will be the same as the beta version, but I only got to play about 3 total games when I was at PAX, and so that was kind of unfortunate. But I do have some video that I'm going to be putting in the background. You guys can kind of see some stuff, and then if I don't have any more footage, I'll just throw in some maybe Gears of War 1 or Gears of War 2 footage. So first things first, the graphics. The Gears of War has always been the top-notch graphically game when it comes to the Xbox 360. It started with Gears of War 1 and it continued through Gears of War 2, and Gears of War 3 is just the same. It's beautiful in every sense, just absolutely gorgeous graphics, so you guys will not be disappointed there. I noticed a lot more color in this game than in previous games. I feel like the first 2 were kind of gray, kind of red, kind of dark. This one has a lot of vibrant colors, just a lot more going on, and it's absolutely beautiful. The next thing I want to talk about is the movements, kind of the stopping power, maybe the wall bouncing, maybe kind of how you maneuver your character. So what I first noticed was that it seems that they fixed. I know in Gears of War 2 you can roll quicker than you can run. I tried to figure out. Sorry about my voice. My voice is very scratchy. I have water next to me, but it's not really helping. But anyway. In Gears of War 1, you were able to sprint faster than you could roll. In Gears of War 2, for some reason, you could roll faster than you could sprint, and they seem to have fixed that. It looks like roadie running is the quickest way to get around now. So, and another thing is, running and movements is a lot like Gears of War 2, but that's okay. Don't be straight away yet, because I have very good faith in this game. I have high hopes, and after playing it before I didn't really have many hopes, but after playing it, I'm a lot more excited for the game, and I was able to wall bounce. You'll be able to see in some of the footage probably. You're able to wall bounce, but stopping power is still there. So if you're being shot while moving, you're going to be slowed down. They're going to have a better chance of hitting you. So just be ready for that. Stopping power seems to be pretty close to the same that Gears of War 2 was. So just look out for that. You know, I don't think that was really game breaking. I think that was totally okay. So you know, but just know that you're moving your character a lot like you did in Gears of War 2. It's more like Gears of War 2. I got a chance to use the sniper rifle and the shotgun and the hammer burst. Those are pretty much the 3 weapons. The Nasher shotgun, not the sawed-off shotgun. I did pick up the sawed-off shotgun, but we'll get to that later. So the sniper rifle, everyone loves the sniper rifle in Gears of War. A lot of people want to know, can you no scope with it? Can you quick scope? Can you in Gears of War it'd be called a pop shot. That is the equivalent to a Call of Duty quick scope. Can you zoomer? Can you blind fire? The answer is, from what I've noticed, quick scoping and excuse me, not quick scoping. No scoping is going to be very difficult in this game. The sniper, when you're not fully zoomed in, has a reticle bloom. Much like Halo Reach or some other type of shooter, that when you shoot, the bloom gets further away from the center of the screen, making your accuracy less. So just like Call of Duty, maybe from the hip. So no scoping is going to be very, very difficult in this game, I find. I'm not sure about blind firing. I didn't run around every game that I played there at PAX trying to blind fire people's heads off. I just didn't. But the sniper was registering. And for those of you who don't know, which I didn't write this down, the huge thing about Gears of War 3 is there's dedicated servers, which is going to be amazing. You know, we've always had this issue with host advantage in Gears of War, and now that there's going to be dedicated servers, there's not going to be a single person with an advantage, with a connection-based advantage over someone else, which is awesome. But from what I saw with the sniper, it's going to be used like a normal sniper would be. You're going to need to fully scope some people. You might get lucky every once in a while. You might be able to get some no scopes off, maybe some pop shots, but from what I've seen, it's going to need to be used by like a regular sniper would be in any other game. The shotgun, it may have just been because the connection was on a LAN, or they may have fixed the shotgun completely. I noticed many one-shots. I noticed the shots registering very cleanly, and it just seems so, I don't know, it seems so right. The connection, the feeling of the shotgun, you would shoot and you could tell that they were being hit and they were being hurt by the shotgun. It took about 2 to 3 shots basically every single time from a certain distance to take someone down, and there was plenty of one-shots too, so I'm very confident in saying that the shotgun is very similar to the Gears of War 1 shotgun. So for those of you who love shotgun playing Gears of War 1, that will make you very happy. So I use the hammer burst because, from Gears of War 2, Gears of War 2 is definitely dominated by the hammer burst, the people with the skilled trigger fingers. So I tried that in Gears of War 3, and it worked the same. The hammer burst is very powerful once again. There's a new aim down sight feature which I tried out. I'm not sure if it's something that you're going to be using very often, but maybe for those of you who enjoy aiming down sight, you like the first person shooter aspect of things, might be something you want to try out. But for me, I found just the over the shoulder third person normal aiming down, left trigger. I found that just to be the easiest, and I was getting downs very quickly with my hammer burst. The next thing I want to talk about is the sawed-off shotgun. A lot of you guys have seen the clips of getting 2-in-1 shots with it, and this shotgun is insanely powerful. It only comes with 2 shots, if I remember correctly, and it takes about 9 years to reload, which makes sense because this shotgun is so powerful that it can't be reloaded very quickly. But the spread is very large, and it's a very powerful shotgun. But you have to choose wisely. I don't think it's necessarily going to be. I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think the Nasher shotgun is going to kind of take the cake. The next up is camo and customization. A lot of people are interested in that. I saw some cool camos. I put some camos on my hammer burst and my shotgun. And the character I even saw Coltrane in his Thrashball uniform. So that was very cool. There's going to be a lot of customization, which is very cool to see in the Gears of War, the Gears of War scene. I've never seen that before. And so I'm very excited to kind of customize my characters and customize my weapons as I play. I've noticed that before the game or during the game, when you die, you are able to kind of hold the back button and look at the map, and you're able to scan out where the weapons are and where the enemy and your teammates are. They show up as red little dots, and you can kind of look at a map overlay kind of overlook thing, and it's very cool for maybe competitive gameplay. You can call out your teammates, or if you're just a try-hard pub star like myself in ranked, you can call out some of the enemies and help your team out a little bit. And the last thing I want to talk about is everyone's asking me, Gold Glove, what do you think? Is this more like Gears of War 1? Is it Gears of War 2? Right now, after playing the demo or the beta, whatever it may have been at PAX, I would say it's right in the middle. It's got best of both worlds. I'm very excited for this game. It felt like I was in control of my guy. It felt like I was able to kill people pretty quickly, as I could in Gears of War 1, and it felt right. It felt very good. So I'm very excited for this game, guys. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. Hopefully you guys kind of get an idea of what is going to be happening in the middle of April. For those of you who do not know, April 18th will be the first day for the Gears of War 3 beta. For the people who pre-ordered or bought Bulletstorm, and then the week later it will be open to the people who pre-ordered Gears of War 3. But anyways, guys, that is about it. All I want to talk about today. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to leave me a comment down below in the comment section down below. Be sure to like the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.